We'd like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth. Here at the kickoff of the 2018 Maryland General Assembly, we have Speaker Pro Tem Delegate Jones. Hello, Delegate. How are you?
I'm fine, Donnie. How are you?
Good. What's on your agenda for this upcoming session?
Oh, my goodness. Education, public safety, overrides, trying to make sure what we do is effective for the citizens we have to serve, and ethics. Those are tasks that I am charged with. Education, I'm chair of Education and Economic Development. We're looking at some of the recommendations, preliminary recommendations from the Kerwin Commission in terms of funding for education, starting in early childhood on up. Want to make sure that all our folks are successful. We are also going to be looking at some of the Black Caucus's priorities, and you had previously listed those. And we're going to make sure that those get addressed. We're going to make sure that, and for me personally, I want to make sure that our citizens that we serve are aware that they do have a voice. And me personally, I would love to hear from one of our citizens than a lobbyist in terms of an issue, because that's more meaningful, because that person, it means something. They took that time to say, this is important to me. You as my representative, I need assistance with that. And I think that the more people do that, you have more voices that are being heard instead of the same ones all the time. And I think that as a people, particularly during this election year, you'll have a lot of elected officials and candidates who will say just about anything. You want to make sure what they're saying, you do a fact check. If you don't know who to contact, any of us, and they can give you the accurate information. I always like to say facts aren't partisan. Facts are what they are. But just don't go by. Sometimes when something sounds too good, it is. It is not necessarily in your best interest. So I would encourage people to do that. And in terms of the legislature, as a citizen, you say you work a odd shift job. If you have insomnia, you can go online and pull up any of those hearings, and it's something that sort of didn't sit well, or you feel that's a great idea, let us know about it. Those that you're not pleased with, we can address that with the committee. Those you are, we can reinforce those who made that recommendation to continue that, or go another way. So,
but you're encouraging essentially citizens to participate.
Yeah, and engagement.
So that means going online to the Maryland General Assembly website.
Yes, if you can't come down, we would love, as I had said on prior occasions, the most we have had engagement, particularly the African American community, when we were dealing with slots, when the ministers were busting great numbers down. But
well, that's a sore topic when I consider the Baltimore City Public Schools, and we can't fix some heat in there.
Yeah, but those things need. I always try to find. I hear what's out there. I always try to look in depth in terms of what's going on. I know we had a really tough cold winter, but there's going to be other factors. I'm interested in looking at that from my capital budget hat. So I just encourage to contact your legislators, contact anyone that has a say in the subject areas you want, and let us hear from you, because you do count.
Good deal. Speaker Pro Tem, thank you for taking the time out to meet with us. And you look so wonderful. That's a beautiful dress.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Keep watching BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.